Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to another video. This is another basketball reaction, and the video we're reacting to today is Moments That Broke NBA Fans' Hearts mini-movie. I'm going to be splitting this video into two parts because it's a very long video, but I'm intrigued because someone suggested this through Discord, I think it was yesterday or today, because this video is very new. And again, the title interested me because I've done videos on like certain moments in NBA history that are considered like emotional or sad. For example, the Derrick Rose injuries. But I've never done like a video focused on just this. And again, the title seems pretty interesting. And again, it's something new for this channel, I'd say. Like, I've never really done a video like this. But yo, again, it's going to be split into two parts. But I'm interested to see what's going to be in this. Nothing but amazing. I swear I've done a video reacting to this guy before. Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. I'm not too sure. Let's subscribe. Let's like, because I do like finding new sports channels. But yeah, man, let's get into this. Also, you can probably notice I've got my earphones. After I put them in the washing machine, they actually managed to work, which I'm gassed about because, yeah, I wasn't expecting them to like be working after they were in the washing machine for 4 hours. But let's go. That's a positive. But yo, let's get into this and see what moments are going to be in it. I assume it's going to be like some injuries, maybe like a moment that happened previous to the game. For example, someone losing a family member and then them playing in the game and like having an insane game but like crying on the court, things like that. I'm not too sure, but let's get into this because I'm very excited to see what's going to be in this.
Those times when you get up early and you work hard. Those times when you stay up late and you work hard.
Man.
Those
Cool.
times
This is
feel
obviously
like
number one.
You're too tired, you don't want to push yourself, but you do it anyway. That is actually the dream.
Why can't I be the best player in the league? I don't see why.
This is going to be such a good video, man.
Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure.
The editing already is insane. This is going to be a banger, man.
Four years now where you've experienced firsthand the fan support of this squad, a non-playoff team.
Right.
Let me just turn this up a little bit.
How would you describe the fan support here in Toronto?
It's definitely amazing. You know, that's why sometimes, you know, I get down on myself, get frustrated at times because the city definitely deserves a playoff appearance. And it'd be unstoppable once we get in the playoffs and make it, you know, to go against our crowd and how much they definitely support us and the city stand behind us. So without a doubt, you know, for me, myself, you know, I want to get in playoffs just for the city, you know, just to experience the ultimate fan support and get in what they've been waiting for.
Make sure you do not foul anybody
Just
here
really
on the
loves the
dribble.
fans.
It's going to be game.
Here it is. See, it's under
3 seconds to go. Throws up the floater. Oh, good night.
6 to go. Right all the way to the bucket.
DeRozan throws down a vicious, nasty slam.
When it comes to the Toronto Raptors, it wasn't about skill. I look at the Toronto Raptors, and I thought that they were a team better collectively. They have been swept by the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Third year in a row that you faced them and they've knocked you out. What is it about this matchup that gives you guys so much trouble?
Like I said, like you said, you know, last 3 years been rough for us, you know, competing against this team. Maybe they just got our number.
But he wants that, so you can just tell how much
Things
he wants
just
that, man.
don't go right for us. Whatever it is, it could be a lot of things, you know.
What happens is they shrink beneath it all. They can't take it. They all of a sudden get tight. And the things that they normally do with fluidity, with cohesiveness and beyond, suddenly they can't do it.
If you look in the Raptor Media Guide, there are so many records that DeMar DeRozan owns. What you can't measure, though, is how much he loved this city and how much this city loved him.
Yeah? That sort of pressure must have, the relief of this, man,
Just to be sitting here
to win
doing
it.
this, you know, my whole mindset has always been Toronto since I've been here.
He's become such a great player. He's become an all-star. At the end of the day, you know, we're going to ride or die with each other.
You know, my whole goal when I first got here was to make this whole city and this whole country be known. You know, it's like we always got the short end of the stick. I always took pride and passion and wanting to change that.
He literally told me if they come with the right way, I'm not talking to nobody else. And they came the right way, they came correct. And I was so happy for him. I felt it like in my heart, like you earned it. You didn't. This wasn't given to you. You earned this. And for me, as his friend and as his teammate, but more so as his brother, I wanted nothing but the best for him.
You can see that how much he cared for the team and the fans.
I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this organization. And
that's what you want as a fan, though, isn't it? You want to be able to
sort
of. So I'll go back a second. You want to be able to sort of support a team where the players want to be playing for you, and they also support you back. That's the kind of sort of bond you want with your team, right? And from the energy and sort of the sort of care that I'm getting from him in this video, that's exactly what they've got. So fair play. And he's not at the Raptors anymore, is he? I think he left. I'm not too sure. I might be a bit wrong, but I'm pretty sure he's left, hasn't he?
Because
in that case, why did he leave?
Tears in this organization, and I wasn't done yet. I'm far from done. I felt like, even to this day, I feel like I haven't accomplished what I want to accomplish yet. And that's just the hunger in me, man.
But I don't think he's going to give him a bargain this time either. They're chanting, "We want Cleveland," as Nogueira throws it down.
They're hunting them this time.
Advancing to the franchise's first ever Eastern Conference Final. It's official now. It's the greatest season in Raptors history.
Okay.
And it's just crazy to be sitting here. I'm gonna be back for five more years. I am Toronto. Outside of where I'm from, I represent this thing harder than anybody. I got so many goals that I want to accomplish still, and I just can't wait to put that jersey back on and, keep going.
Fair play.
The deal is final. The Spurs will send Kawhi Leonard and Danny Green to the Raptors.
Oh, so he got... Oh, no. That must have destroyed him.
For DeMar DeRozan, Jakob Poeltl, and...
What choice would he have in this? Like, for a swap? Because obviously that means he didn't win the championship with the Raptors, right? Because when Kawhi came, he won it there. What is a player's sort of... Do they get any choice in this? Or if they're making a trade, do they just have to go? Like, is there no choice for them? Because, bro, for him personally, that must have been...
And a 2019 first-round pick, league sources tell me.
Yeah, it happened. The Raptors agree to attain Kawhi Leonard. And they gave up DeMar DeRozan, their all-star, one of the rare stars in the NBA who actually loves Toronto. DeMar DeRozan met with Toronto officials last week at the Summer League in Vegas, and they assured him, "We are not trading you. We promise you. We love you. We're not trading you." And what did Toronto do? Trade him.
He definitely left his mark in the city of Toronto, and really the reality is he grew up here. Here's a young kid coming out of Compton, learn how to play the game. He couldn't throw the ball in the ocean when he got here. He left one of the best mid-range players, if not the best, in the game. And he has just been a tremendous promoter of the game, of the city, in this country, and it's been special. And the fans are embracing every opportunity to let him know how they feel.
I mean, DeMar was very open this summer about feeling betrayed. Did you feel betrayed?
I felt betrayed because he felt betrayed because that's my guy, that's my best friend. So, yeah, I felt some type of way.
DeMar came into our locker room, and to show you the class human being he is, he came up to me and he hugged me.
That must have sucked.
My life, so once I'm in it with somebody, I'm in it. Right, wrong, indifferent. We'll figure it out as we go.
Where is Kawhi Leonard going to sign?
Where will Kawhi Leonard end up?
For DeMar DeRozan, man, like I was expecting this to... I was thinking like it was going to be a sad story leading to him then winning the championship, but then I forgot Kawhi went to the Raptors and won it with them. But flipping heck, man, to be pretty much forced out the club that you love or the team that you love more than anything, and you don't have any choice in it, and you were like assured beforehand that you weren't getting traded, bro. That must kill. That must kill.
He is looking at either a 4-year deal with the Lakers or 5 years with the Raptors. The Clippers, it sounds like, are going to get their meeting. Am I right about that?
The best place for him to win multiple championships going forward is obviously the Lakers.
If Kawhi signs with the Lakers, they will
win the championship.
So why didn't he do that? Because he's at the Clippers, isn't he?
Rising for the win.
I love him so much.
Kawhi packs it in. 127-125.
It's off to Leonard, defended by Simmons. Is this the dagger?
The way he's that shows that the one that's slow motion when he just sort of time stops, man. That is one of my favourite shots that I've ever seen in basketball, without a doubt.
Leonard gets away from Bell. And throws it down with a foul. Leonard for three. Knocks it down. Leonard's going to try another one. Puts it in. Kawhi Leonard. Back-to-back threes. Leonard turns, shoots, and scores. He's a machine. There's a new NBA champion, and it's a team from Toronto, Canada. We, the North, are now we, the champions. The Raptors, the 2019 NBA champs.
I lost my voice. I can't believe it. It actually happened. We won! We won!
So the trade worked,
Natives
yeah?
might not like it. It's tough for American players to live there. And I love visiting Toronto.
So do I.
But I would not want to live there personally.
Oh, okay.
It's not just the team that's embraced
So it's
it,
the culture
the city
shock,
of
yeah.
Toronto as well. There's hundreds of restaurants who have this Kawhi and Dine program. You can eat anywhere you want for free.
He's there for 1 year. And he was gone. He was gone.
Breaking news into SportsCenter. Kawhi Leonard has informed teams that he will be signing with the Los Angeles Clippers.
Unbelievable move on Kawhi Leonard. Unbelievable power play.
I think Kawhi always wanted to go to the Clippers. He wanted to go back to LA, but not to the Lakers. Not to do what already's been done by so many. He very quietly let it. Maybe Toronto has the best chance to get it. Maybe the Lakers do. And while all that's happening, he's on the phone recruiting Paul George to
That's
the
true,
Jerry
isn't it?
West, Doc Rivers Clippers.
Because I may be a bit wrong with this, but from like my novice opinion, or from the sort of like the from what I've seen in the history, etc. The Lakers are sort of like the big team in LA. Clippers are sort of like the team that are sort of like under the radar in a sense. Like they aren't as big, but they've also got a lot of potential. But this was interesting because, like you said, like most players would go to the Lakers, but he's done something different. And I'm assuming from what he's like what I'm gathering from this is like they're trying to build a super team with the Clippers, etc. And how good are the Clippers now? Because I know they're like one of the better teams because they've now got one of the best players, and Paul George as well, who is also one of the best players. So they must be building like who's better out of the Clippers than the Lakers now? Like I feel like it may be the Clippers, but I may be wrong. I'm not 100% sure, but it's interesting to see his sort of thought process and the reason why he went to the Clippers instead of the Lakers. I rate it though. I do rate it.
Did it seem like after sort of bouncing around a little bit the last couple of years that maybe you found a little bit of stability here that you wanted?
Of course, I'm just looking for comfort. Like, I'm not here to, for one, steal nobody's job. Like, come on, I've been in that position before early in my career. I did that. I'm here to help.
I have never, ever seen a purported NBA star, guy makes $95 million a year in salary alone, not want to play. His contract sucks. He's coming back as a $21 million player, and he might not be any good. I'm pissed off, and Bulls fans should be pissed off too.
in the 2008 NBA Draft, the Chicago Bulls select Derrick Rose from the University of Memphis.
This is what I felt like I was made to do, was to play basketball.
Man, a big announcement.
That was a thing of beauty right there.
He was so crazy. He still is back then.
He broke the ankles of Andre Miller on that.
All-star move by an all-star starter. His name is Derrick Rose. He is big time. Not legit, not good, but great.
See this with the facts, bro.
Here's Rose working against Granger, fires it up. Basket counts and a foul.
Big thing for him now is just making through those. Did you see the move by the MVP? What a play by Rose. Now, if you doubt his quickness, or you doubt his
It's bringing us up to bring us back down when we see.
He came down, didn't travel. It's Rose the MVP with 11 seconds left.
In his prime, he was probably one of my favourite players. Looking back, obviously I can't say I was there in the moment, but looking back, bro, that MVP season is, and he was so young when he got his MVP season. He was, words can't describe how nuts he really was. Like from looking in and like the clips, he was insane.
Derrick Rose and the Bulls.
Youngest MVP in NBA history.
Man, such a bright future. It's good to see that he has been to come back now, but still.
2011-2012 was the 7th banner. It was gonna go to the rafters.
We were preparing for a parade in the city. We knew that team was that good. The way Derrick was playing and carrying, we knew we had a shot.
I remember those playoffs starting, and I believed in my soul and my heart that nobody could fuck with us. It's a pretty good feeling to feel that way, and nobody is going to be able to take this from us. This is our chance to win the championship.
The reigning MVP, Derrick Rose, leads his home.
Like I remember coming down, I think I made like a jump hop to like a pass.
Rose came down bad on his left foot. See him holding onto his knee, and down.
I remember passing the ball and feeling like my ACL tear a little bit. It didn't tear all the way, it tore a little bit. So when I went down on the floor, after I threw the pass, I went down on the floor. Right when I like laid down and put my hands over my head, I felt it tear a toe, like it totally tore. My leg just started shaking. I didn't know what was going on. I was stunned. I didn't know where the fuck I was at.
Derrick's the type of guy that usually bounces right back.
Get up, get up, get up.
So when he didn't get up, I knew it was serious. I was hopeful that it wasn't as serious as it was.
I remember walking to the back to get an x-ray. The x-ray, of course, didn't do anything. They needed an MRI. And I remember going to the MRI. After getting out the MRI machine, they told me that it was tore and just breaking down.
Limping right now. Almost like he just kind of took an awkward step right there. He was holding his knees, limping off.
The thing is, oh man, I'm guessing because he had the previous injury, it made like the possibilities of getting an injury back a lot higher, but the chances of getting it back a lot higher. But before he got the first injury, did he have any previous sort of injury history, or was he like one of those players that just consistently played loads of games? Because man, this one still makes me sad to this day. Like all of these are sad, but this one specifically, man.
Derrick Rose reported with right knee pain today. An exam and subsequent MRI confirmed a medial meniscus tear of the right knee. Surgery will be.
I'm texting you, and I'm like, he did it again. It was disaster. I just remember slumping down into my couch, and you're saying to yourself, no, this isn't happening again.
Man.
could care less what people say about me or criticize my game or whatever, or how I play. Yeah, I could tear it 10 more times. As long as I'm playing hard and giving the game my all, I can live with it for the rest of my life.
Derek, you fucking suck. Stop shooting the fucking ball. Go to the fucking hole. Get him out of here. Trade him.
Derek, you'll be 29 when this contract ends. Can you think of playing for another team other than the Bulls?
I don't think so, unless they trade me or something. Unless they trade me.
That ain't happening.
What do you make of this deal? Derrick Rose going to the Knicks?
Not much. I mean, to be quite honest with you, it's not that big of a news to me. Derrick Rose is not what he used to be. Do I believe that Derrick Rose can still play? Sure. Do I believe that he can make a contribution and he's an upgrade from what the Knicks had on their roster? Absolutely. But Derrick Rose, the league MVP from years ago, that's not the same Derrick Rose.
He did come back, to be fair, didn't he? He's been balling recently.
Everything plays out in this business, in my life, period. It'll always be twists and turns like this.
God, this is making me sad.
Like, I'm anxious, but that shit made me who I am, man.
Fucking hell.
I don't think I would be wrong for using that as motivation.
I'm God gifted, so if I just go out there and play, you'll be able to easily see that the best revenge is massive success, and that's the mindset that I have right now.
That one hit me, man. I'm gonna stop it there. I'm gonna do the part 2 straight after, but bro, that. Oh, mate, that one hit me. That Derrick Rose one, man. I would read the comments, but obviously it may say one of like the ones that are coming up. But bro, that last one, that Derrick Rose story will always get me, man. And the fact that he's now back balling makes me really happy. But still, like, his career was pretty much ripped out of him, or part of his career was just completely taken from him. And that is sport at the end of the day. He's not the only athlete it's happened to. It's happened to many athletes, many basketballers. But just that story specifically really gets to me. But man, for the suggestion, I genuinely appreciate this one. This has given me a real good, like, different look at the sport. Like, you always see like the sort of the highs of it, but to see how low certain people go from certain injuries, events, being traded without wanting to, etc. Like, it goes to show like there's a lot more to sport than just winning, basically. And you've got to fight a lot of mental battles, as many like mental battles as physical. But yo, fair play. This is a banging video. I'm gonna react to this straight after. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Until next time, like, subscribe, peace.